Well, this is something I noticed just this morning, and you may have too. We're seeing a lot more deer in the area. That's because November is one of the most dangerous times of the year with crashes involving deer in Ohio. First News Weekend morning anchor Abby Schrader is live now in Liberty to explain. Abby.
Well, that's because it is mating season for deer, otherwise known as rut. I even noticed a few deer on my way into work this morning. There was about 3 of them hanging out on the side of the road. But drivers are encouraged this time of year to be extra careful because, as you know, those deer can just really pop up out of nowhere, and you got to be careful. Now, I talked to the Ohio State Highway Patrol, and the first thing they say to know if you see a deer is to know that there's probably more than likely going to be another one or at least a few more around. But if you are driving and a deer pops up, they say do not swerve. That could be even more dangerous, and you could end up going off the side of the road and get yourself into a serious accident. OSP says if you do hit a deer, the first thing is to move your car into a safe place and then go from there.
If you hit a deer, you can dial 911 and we'll send somebody out to handle a crash report for you. But if you do strike a deer, we encourage you to report it to the police and your insurance company so that you can get your damages repaired.
Lieutenant Sutton says their reports of crashes this time of year because of deer go up about 5%. The Ohio Department of Insurance says last year in November, Trumbull County had one of the highest number of deer crash reports in the state. There were 411 of them. Now, deer are most active at dawn and at dusk, so around 5 to 7 a.m. and then again around 5 to 7 or 8 p.m. So Lieutenant Sutton says just be aware of that. And the #1 way to avoid a crash with the deer is just to be alert. Live in Liberty, Abby Schrader, WKBN 27 First News this morning.